Well, hello, friends. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Sage Muse and Spiritual Saturday. Dun dun dun. Yes. Hopefully, you are having a smile and having a great day. Um, Trying to improve the aesthetics, Sag. For sure, for sure. So, let's see. Let's get on to it. And this is the signs reading. I really like this reading. I tend to be doing it a lot. And that is three signs you may be receiving. And they are signs from the universe. So this, and I did ask for June. Okay, so let's get into what it all means. So, wow, there's so many 11s here, really talking about a new life, Sag. And on the bottom of the deck was 1111. Your new life is coming. You may need to plan. Um, so, I mean, I feel like if you start seeing 11s, you're going to know that this is close. Okay, so, and I feel like since so many 11 combinations came up, this could be 11s in any sort of way. So, pay attention. And also pay attention to when you see signs, what are you thinking about at that moment? That's really important. It's not like I feel like some people overly focus on the general meaning for the numbers, what have you, but it's also what you're focused on at that point. It's it's to bring you an answer about that, right? So say for instance you were focused on a new job, right? And then when you're thinking about that, maybe you're thinking about applying for something new or trying something new. And number combinations like 333 or 444 show up. That can really give you a clue that yes, do this. That it's supported. That's not what I said. So underneath the deck was the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Um, I just feel like there's been something that you've been wanting to happen, but there's also a lot of new energy here about a new opportunity that makes you really happy that you want to take action on for sure. And this is with the King of Wands being here, uh, with the Page of Cups, there is, I feel this energy of wanting to be sure that this is the right move, right? And that you're not just like being overly like fantasizing about it too much, because there is wishful thinking with the Page of Cups, right? And also since sometimes our heart we don't have enough faith in it, right? I mean, this is something you definitely want and feel good about, but I feel like before you make a move, you want to make sure that there's stability involved it, and you're not just fooling yourself. That I feel that energy because the King of Wands does do that. I mean, you have a vision for this. It's like the vision is forming for it, and things are really showing up towards it. But I feel like you want to make sure that it's the right move. Okay. And this could be something that someone messages you about. A message is definitely involved. Let me just say that. Because dream messages here, right? And I am going to pull a card from, I do have a dream message deck. So, of course, I have a deck for everything. So, I will pull that. And it's really interesting with the Five of Cups being here. There's so many aces. There's three aces. So the only ace I don't see, and it may still show up, is the Ace of Wands. So this kind of feels like an idea stage, not something that is actually showing momentum. And it is because, I feel like the dream is kind of telling you to give up on something. Uh, that there is going to be either you're giving up on something or there's going to be a new opportunity for something that really seemed like it wasn't working out. But let's take a look at that Five of Cups. Five of Cups, Ace of Swords. Five of... Ew. The Hangman reversed. Five of Cups, Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. It's like there is an unexpected change for something that you didn't give up on. You kind of hung on to it for dear life. Maybe you just needed to think about it differently. So what is the Ace of Swords? Yeah. It's taking a different road, Sag. It really is. Two of Wands. Page of Swords, yeah. That can be like new information. It's really interesting with the Hangman reverse because I'm having, is this something old or something new? I feel like it's something new, Sag, with Judgment being here. Yeah, and the Queen of Wands being on the bottom. And I do feel like there is, what is involved is leaving something behind. Definitely. And you hung on to it for dear life, to be honest. The Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Like, it don't go. So what is Sagittarius leaving behind? The Fool. What is Sagittarius leaving behind? I just feel like they're, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, this is really something that you put a lot of time into, but maybe never really seem to get anywhere. And you're just taking a new road here with the Fool. Taking a new road. So $11.99, your new life. The Empress and the Hermit. I do. I feel like you're starting something completely new. Completely new. But you may be bringing to this some past experience with the Hermit. But you're birthing something new. And this is, something for your future. So tell me about the Empress. Queen of Wands. Tell me about, oh, yeah. Hold up. And I feel like you're embracing it with the Queen of Wands. I do. But I don't feel like even the embracing it has been super easy. Because with the Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands, you had to get to the point of, it hurts for whatever you need to let go to go towards something new. There is both involved, right? And it kind of hurt you to let something go, but with the Nine of Wands, it's just look at that with the Queen of Swords. A sense of being exhausted, right? Working really hard and not getting to, it just felt like it wasn't getting better. And there's just like a knowing even in your brain here that, it's time to have a new dream, move on to something new. Wow. And look, Page of Wands on the bottom. So in terms of, and then there's 1177 path. You are on the right path towards your soul mission. I feel like the universe is telling you it is supporting this. Now, usually, we're all out here saying don't give up, but it wasn't for nothing, because there was something about what you're giving up that you learned a lot from, that's going to help you with this new path. And, just two, wanting to be excited about life, right? With the High Priestess and the Two of Cups, I just feel like there's something coming in, and you're going to know it's going to feel right, Sagittarius. And it's going to give you this inner feeling of like totally being in alignment. And this really could be coming to you through a dream. So tell me about the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah. The Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. And Justice. I mean, you're just making the decision here that whatever this other thing was, it went as far as it could go. It went as far as it could go. And, you have good memories. It was a good experience overall, because you learned a lot, right? But this would be something that you were doing for a really long time too. Now, for some, this could be about moving, I would imagine, because there are some moving cards in here. It could be about a job, a relationship, whatever it is really about birthing something new. It's a new phase of life for you, and one that's going to feel more at home to you. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this was a choice that you had to make, in terms of specifically your own stability. Yep, and you're ending with 1111. This is completely going to turn life around for you. Everything's going to come into, and the Four of Wands also represents a change, and that can be a new house or moving, but it can also be there's an opportunity here. There is a give and take here. So there is the need that can look like how you were doing things, or something specific you were doing had to be let go of in order for this to happen. Wowza. And it wasn't easy. It even causes a little bit of pain, right? But I do feel as if you're going to feel really good about it. And it's going to be like, have this feeling of a dream come true. I have to say, a dream come true, Sag. You're stepping into a whole new life, right? So let's take a look and see what the dream messages cards say. Maybe they'll add more to this story. But you are definitely getting on a new path. And honestly, to me, it doesn't even feel stressful. A lot of times when sudden change comes in, it doesn't feel stressful. You're going to know that you stayed with something too long, but you learned a lot from it and how it's really going to help you going forward. So all is not lost for nothing, Sag. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I was coughing like a maniac. I swear now I even feel like I need to sneeze. So what's the dream message here? Can we have more on the dream message for Sag? The magic zone, the exhilaration of discombobulation. Expand your consciousness to behold both worlds. Interesting. Be reborn daily. Let go of the past and breathe in your incarnation. I do feel like for whatever this thing is that you're letting go of, you know, you could have felt like you have been in limbo or between worlds for a while, right? Wanting to do something new, but still kind of tied to this thing that is the past. And it kind of feels like for a while, even, I feel like it's telling you that there is a way, and there is kind of a way. It's a weird feeling, but it feels like it's converging. So it feels like the past and the future is converging here. So something about what you are ultimately leaving behind and feel like isn't working out is somehow involved with this future thing as well. So it's kind of that a little bit of both, if that makes sense to you. Oh. Okay, Sag. I feel like I'm being attacked by my throat chakra. Like, I don't know, am I giving you this information too early or something? So what actions do you need to take, Sag? Oh, innocence. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with innocence and the vulnerability in you. Okay. Control. If you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. We kind of saw that with the Nine of Wands too. Protection. Yeah, look at this. You are entering a phase where, in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. Well, I think that's self-explanatory. So, I mean, I feel like here's your message from the fairies. It's like you want to make a move, right? Want to take an action towards this because you clearly are feeling excited about this new path, and maybe that's because you've been exhausted, right? And you know, maybe because this is talking about spring as well, you've been wanting to do this, like you've been waiting for this new thing and you've been wanting to, but it really may be a time in which that you can't actually take action on that. And so in the meantime, they're telling you to make the most of your time. Like if you can't take action on it, what can you take action on, right? Maybe that's just like that tying loose ends energy. And I feel like this is going to be so that you can really figure out how much you want this. So when this new opportunity comes for this new life. Do you really want it? You know, and it's so interesting, the energies that are, and how the past and the future are coming together. But it's all gonna, like, I feel like it's gonna make sense. And it's gonna make sense why you had to, you know, do this one thing for a while. And you may have thought that was your path, but it wasn't. It was actually a stepping stone to the path that you're moving into. So, okay, a whole message. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you, and I really love it. I'll talk to you soon. Toodles.